So here we're going to solve exponential equations using logarithms. So sometimes you use a common base. I already have a video explaining that. In this case, you cannot you can't use a common base. So if you can't, you have to use logarithms. So 3 to the first power is 3, 3 to the second power is 9, 7 does not fall in there. Um, so here we go. In order to use logarithms, essentially what we're doing is, because logs and exponents or exponentials are inverses, we can use one to undo the other. So we're going to take this problem 3 to the x equals 7. And we are going to put a log in front of both of these expressions. Now the reason we're doing this is because of rules for logs. The rule for logs is that if you have an exponent on a log, that exponent comes and becomes your coefficient. So the purpose of us doing this is to take our exponent, that's a variable, and bringing it down. So now we can solve, even though it looks complicated, a basic linear type of equation. So if x is being multiplied by log 3, we would have to divide by the whole quantity log 3, whatever that is. And this would be our answer. So x is going to be log 7 divided by log 3. I would always use these parentheses. If you're going to use a calculator, you need to make sure that you close those parentheses as you write it so that you get the correct answer. So the one on the bottom, same deal. We have our exponent including the variable. So we're going to have to do logs to both sides. So we're going to have log of 2 to the 2x, and then log of 28. So this exponent now we can bring to the front as a coefficient. 2x times log 2 equals log 28. So then I'm just going to rework this a little bit so I don't have to do too much work. If I have my variable here, I'm going to have to divide by log 2. That's going to get rid of the log 2. I'm also multiplying by 2. So I'm going to have to divide by 2 also. I'm just going to do it all in one big step. So I can divide by 2 times log 2 and get rid of everything all at once. So the answer for the second problem is going to be log 28 divided by 2 log 2. And that's it. That's your answer. You cannot simplify the 28 and the 2. That's a big no-no. So use a calculator. The only time you actually combine logs is when you're adding or subtracting. So, because they're exponents, those are the rules you follow. You cannot combine them in this way, so you have to leave it like that or use a calculator.